Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my long awaited and highly requested hair update. So if you're not aware, in March of last year I made a video where I cut my hair, and in that video I expressed my possible desire to go natural. I have a treatment in my hair that I've been getting, well, I first started getting in 2010. It's called Lissio, and it's a form of Japanese hair straightening, or it's also referred to as thermal reconditioning. And I do... Lola, you want to say hi? Come on. Come say hi, Lola. Come say hi. So if you see my kitten over there in the background, I did get a Bengal kitten a few months ago. Her name is Nala, and she's wearing that because she had her spay surgery, so she has to keep that on for about 2 weeks. You want to say hi? Come say hi. Come say hi. Yeah, so here is Nala. Say hi, Nala. Say hi, Nala. She's so cute. She's a good, sweet kitty. And she's purring right now. She loves attention and she hates being left alone, so she follows me pretty much everywhere I go. So where was I? So I wanted to clarify, because there seemed to be a bit of confusion on the treatment or process that I had done to my hair, and I just want to clarify that it is not a relaxer. It's night and day from a relaxer. I've had a relaxer put in my hair when I was about 13 or 14, and I didn't like it. I wouldn't recommend it personally, just because I felt that it did damage my hair and made it feel really weak and brittle and dry and just overall not in good health. I don't think that's everyone's experience, but it seems to be a lot of people's experience that do or have gotten relaxers in the past, and I think that's a big part of the natural hair movement, and why a lot of people have made the transition over to natural is just because they've seen over the years kind of what the relaxers do to the hair and how they make the hair feel and look and things like that. So I'm not saying that's everyone's experience with relaxers. I know there are people that love them and they get great results and they don't experience significant damage to the hair. They're able to grow long hair and so on and so forth. But my personal experience when I got a relaxer, I didn't like it. And someone that had hair that was similar to mine that wanted to achieve straight hair through chemical processing of some sort, I would not recommend a relaxer, but I would recommend Lissio, because my experience with Lissio has been nothing but positive. I actually don't have anything really negative to say about it. And that's why I did it for so long. I continued to do it. Like I said, I first got it done in 2010, so it's 2019. So yeah, I've had the treatment in my hair for 9 years. So after all that being said, I have decided to go natural. My hair is currently in the transitioning stage right now. November of 2016 was the last time that I did the Lissio treatment. So today is, what is it, May 12th? So it's actually been two and a half years since the last time I got the treatment. I actually remember, well, I looked up the exact day that I got it done was November 5th, 2016. So on the 5th of this month, Cinco de Mayo, it was 2.5 years. So I do want to talk about why I decided to go natural and the factors that have influenced me or really pushed me to make that decision, because if you guys can remember, or if you saw the video, or if you didn't see the video, I basically was not sure what I wanted to do with my hair, if I wanted to continue with the Lissio treatments or if I did want to transition to natural, because in that video it had been a year and a couple months, a year and like 3-4 months since I had done the treatment. So I did have, you know, a good amount of new growth in that video, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do then. But you guys did give me a lot of feedback, and actually it was about 50-50. Like half you guys said, no, continue getting the litio, like you like your results, you like the low maintenance aspect of it, which I do. So just continue. If it's not broke, don't try to fix it, basically. And then other people were saying, no, I really like your natural curl pattern. I think you should do it. It would be a nice change, and we like to see the process and things like that. So I did get a lot of positive and just helpful and encouraging comments, but after the video kind of started to gain a lot of views, I did get a lot of like negative, nasty comments, just comments that weren't helpful. They were just kind of like putting me down and telling me I had heat damage, when in the video I said I barely put heat on my hair, and I hadn't put heat on my hair in like a year, almost a year. So yeah, I've never been one to use heat frequently, even back before I started getting litio, and when I did get the litio treatment, I didn't put heat in my hair too often. In fact, it has been that video that I filmed in March of last year was the last time I put heat in my hair. So that was a year and 2 months ago. Yeah, a year and 2 months ago was the last time I put heat in my hair, and before that it had been 10 months. So basically over the last 2 years, I've only put heat on my hair once. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy, because yeah, when I filmed that video it had been 10 months, then you add on the 14 months, so that's 2 years. Yeah, so I haven't put, well, I've only put heat on my hair one time in the last 2 years, and within the last 14 months I have not put heat on my hair at all. So Nala. So if you hear her in the background, she's playing with some stuff she's not supposed to be playing with, so just ignore the noise. Nala. So yeah, I want to get back into, what was I saying before? I'm kind of like I'm all over the place right now. The reasons why, yes. So as I'm sure you know, a lot of people decide to go natural because they've experienced some sort of negative effects or results from either relaxers or heat damage or bleach or color damage. Not all, but many do. So in my case, I personally don't have any complaints about the state of my treated hair. I don't feel that I've experienced any kind of negative effects. I still really like the way it looks and feels. It's soft, it looks shiny, it's low maintenance. I can pretty much get out of the shower and go and just let it air dry, and it looks good. At this point, I can't do that because you know, all the new growth that I have 2.5 years of new growth, so I can't just hop out of the shower and go with all the new growth and then the straight hair. Also, it's been March of last year was the last time I got a trim, so my ends do look bad. I'm gonna admit that. You know, that's not an effect of the treatment. That's just anyone, natural or not, even if you have the most healthiest hair, if you have very long hair especially, and you go over a year without getting a trim, your ends are gonna look bad. They're gonna look, you know, you're gonna have some split ends. They're gonna look uneven. They're gonna look kind of stringy. My ends don't look good, so I am gonna admit that right now. And they didn't look good in the video because at that point it had been over a year as well since I had trimmed my hair. I did cut off 6 inches in that video, and after, my ends looked like, they looked really nice. You can go back and watch the video. I'll probably have it linked up here and down below, but it was a nice blunt even cut, and I was able to maintain a lot of length as well and still have a nice blunt cut. This is also in response, I guess, to some of the negative comments that I have got about my ends not looking good, and that's just because, again, it had been so long since I got a trim. So if my hair was curly and natural and I had gone that long without getting a trim, it wouldn't look good either. Trust me, I've been there, I know. So circling back around to my reasoning, my personal reason for going natural is just simply wanting a change. It's been almost 10 years since I had my natural curls, and I'm just kind of bored and just want to switch it up, just like people do drastic things like cut their hair and color their hair and do different styles to it and things like that. I just want to change. I want to do something different, and I think it has a lot to do with that grass is greener mentality. So you know how like a lot of straight hair people want curly hair and a lot of curly hair people want straight hair. It's like I've been getting the treatment for so long and had the straight hair for so long. It's almost as if I like identify as a straight hair person now, and I'm starting to look at curly hair now with more like admiration and desire just as the years have progressed. And it's funny looking back because when I first got the treatment almost 10 years ago, I love the results and I'm like, I'm never going back. I love my hair so much. It's so low maintenance and I can just wash it and go. I don't have to deal with, you know, all the styling and the products and the long, you know, all that's involved with having long, curly, thick hair. And now it's just like, I'm totally like, it's totally flipped and I'm looking forward to, you know, having curly hair again. So it's just crazy how things can change. And I do want to say that I do still think very highly of the Japanese hair straightening treatment that I was getting, and I would in fact still recommend it to anybody that has wavy, curly, or even straight hair that frizzes. If you want to achieve permanently straight hair, just straight out of the shower, low maintenance, and still be able to maintain the integrity and the health of your hair, I really do recommend it for those people that are looking for those types of results. And if I ever did in the future want to have permanently straight hair, it is something that I would go back to because my experience getting that treatment, it was a positive one. I've influenced a lot of people over the years to get the treatment. I did a whole video about it on my channel, which I can link below if you guys are interested on the treatment and just showing my hair. And a lot of people actually went to the same stylist that I went to, and she was bombarded with so many calls because that video went viral. It has like 3-point-something million views at this point. But she was bombarded with calls, and like people were flying out from even out of the country to go to her because they really liked the results that I shown in the video. And I even had people that had gone to the same stylist after I put that video up and got the treatment, and they messaged me and said how much they loved it, and they thanked me for making them aware about the treatment because they didn't know that there was such a thing that could get your hair permanently straight and smooth without making your hair weak and brittle. So yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to help a lot of people out in that way. But now I'm hoping I can help a lot of people in some other ways. You know, now that I'm going over back to the natural side, I hope I can help people just kind of embrace their natural hair. And I don't think there's anything wrong with not wearing your natural hair. I don't think there's anything wrong with relaxing if you want to relax, straightening it some other way chemically like I did with the Japanese hair straightening. People with straight hair, if they want to perm their hair to make it curly, dyeing your hair, coloring your hair, wearing wigs, weaves, whatever it is that you want to do that's not the natural state of your hair, I don't feel that there's anything wrong with that. And I don't feel that people should, you know, try to force that upon others. Let people do what they want to do with their hair and their bodies and their lives. If it's not affecting you, like, I don't feel that people should get their panties in a bunch over it. But personally, I am now embracing my natural hair, so I don't feel that there's anything wrong with either side of it, but this is just my personal decision, and maybe I can help some people with some tips and tricks now that I'm going to the other side of it, and hopefully I'll get some of the same types of messages, you know, now from people on the natural side. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I will be showing you my hair in this video. I do have a hat on right now, so you guys will see it. Just hold on tight a little bit longer. I just want to take the time now to just address a few things that were brought up in the comments of that video that I made about wanting to possibly go natural. So when the video first went up, I received so many supportive comments from you guys, and I just want to thank you for that. I mean, your comments and input really did help me out a lot. So in that video, I had asked for your input on what you thought that I should do with my hair, and the feedback that I had received was kind of 50-50. Some of you said that I should keep doing the treatment. If it's not broke, don't fix it. since I liked it and I didn't experience any negative effects. And then some of you said, yes, you should definitely go natural. I'd love to see your natural hair and your curls. But as the video started gaining more momentum and more views, I felt a lot of the comments started to become a little nasty and condescending. I felt that the video was starting to attract a lot of the natural hair Nazis, and people were just kind of commenting ignorantly without even really listening to what I was saying in the video or knowing any of the history of my hair. And just, you could tell that they hadn't really watched the video. They just maybe seen the first part of the video and then started typing away their little ignorant comments. I feel like a lot of the people just opened up the video, they saw 2 textures of hair, and then they said things like, oh, you have heat damage, you need to cut off your heat damage, when I said in that video that I barely put heat on my hair and I hadn't put heat on my hair in over 10 months. Or comments like, oh, cut your relaxed ends, why would you relax your hair and your curl pattern's already loose? And I said in the video that I didn't have a relaxer and that I had Japanese hair straightening, which is something totally different. And I do kind of understand to a certain extent, but there's a way, even if you thought those things were the case, there's a way to come across. And the way that they were coming across was just not the nicest. And I did have to block a lot of people. And I even had to leave a comment that I had to pin at the top just to kind of warn people, if you're going to leave a comment that's nasty and condescending and not constructive, because there's a way to say things and not to say things, that they will be blocked. So I'm going to say that again in this video. So don't even try it on this one, okay? Okay. And you know, I think I'm a reasonable person. Like, I can't understand where some of those people were coming from. Like, I did come on that video showing you guys my hair in the worst possible state. It hadn't been trimmed in 13 months. It was wet. If anyone knows anything about bone straight hair, it doesn't generally look good wet. It looks like you have like 3 pieces of hair because the way that it clings together. So you see the curly hair, and then you see like the, you know, stringy looking ends, and the dead ends because it had been so long since I had a trim. So I can understand that. But I do have a video, if you guys are questioning that, where you can see what my hair looks like. The Japanese hair straightening just out of the shower, like air dried with no product and no blow dryer, no flat iron, no nothing. It does look good. It gets a lot fuller when it dries. It separates. You know, it's straight hair. It doesn't look good wet. So, and I can link that video. I'll probably put something in this video just in case you guys don't go check it out. But yeah, so I mean, those were kind of just some of the things I was dealing with, and it did kind of make me, I don't know, it kind of pushed me away because I was starting to feel like really motivated and stuff. I was getting all this feedback, and then getting all of these like negative, condescending, nasty comments from these natural Nazis. You know, just people in the natural community that were not being very nice and kind of being pushy and nasty and not coming across in a way that would make someone want to be on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like the way some vegans are that make people not want to be vegan. Like, that's not how you get people to be on your team and, you know, see your viewpoints. You don't come across that way. Like, it usually has a negative, the opposite effect of what you're trying to do. So that's not the way that you approach someone. So it kind of did like make me go the other route. Like, is this really a community that I want to be a part of? But you know, over time I saw that it was the minority of people that were like that. I mean, natural hair community is amazing. I've started more to watch people on here on YouTube in the natural community, and I'm really loving it. Like, those are the videos that I mainly watch at this point. Makeup, I don't even like watch makeup videos anymore. I haven't in a long time. I haven't really been interested in those types of videos in a while, but natural hair videos I'm very interested in. And I really like, you know, most of the people that I've met and come across in the natural hair community, thankfully. So I'm happy to be joining that community, and I welcome all you guys onto this channel because you will be seeing some natural hair content over here on this channel now. So so yeah, I think I've touched on most of the things that I wanted to touch on regarding that and my decisions and reasonings and all that good stuff. So I think it's time that I go ahead and show you guys the update on my transitioning hair. So it has been almost exactly 2.5 years since the last time I had the hair straightening, and I may get some questions on like how long do I plan on transitioning, because that's a really long time. Most people that I've seen just from the comments and feedbacks and videos and things like that, they don't usually transition that long. Some people do, but it's a minority. A lot of people with big chop, they go like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, but I'm like 2.5 years at this point, like heading into the 3-year territory. So November will be 3 years if I make it that long. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I washed my hair. So I'm going to be showing you guys, oops, let me do this the right way. I'm going to be showing you guys my hair wet again, which I kind of didn't want to do just because of some of the negativity that I got. Like, it's not going to look good wet, y'all. Like, I could come on here with like blow dried hair or air dried hair and it will look better, but this just happened to be my wash day, so I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Those that have been here for a while, you know what my hair looks like. That's the first time when I made that video that I've ever gotten any kind of negative comments pertaining to my hair. Even in the video that I made where I talked about getting Japanese hair straightened and showed you guys my hair, I put healthy hair in the title. No one contested that. So it just shows that when you put like going natural in a video and you show two textures, like how differently the response is. But anyway, going away from that. So yeah, I washed my hair earlier today. And this is what it's looking like. I did put something in it. I'll stand up in just a second. I just want to show you guys because I'm loving this right here. So this is a new collection from Eden Body Works. So I put this in. It's a leave-in foam conditioner, and I was just gonna put this in, but it's not really that much moisture. So I put a little bit of this, which is the Nourishing Curl Jam. I put a little bit of this on top. This is really moisturizing. I like this. And they both smell so good. It smells so good. It doesn't smell like papaya to me. It smells like fruit punch, like tropical punch. But it smells really good. And yeah, so you can see my hair here. My viewfinder's over there, that's why I'm looking over there. I want to make sure you guys can see. But yeah, this is my hair. It's my new growth. I made sure to wear white so you guys can see. But it's pretty long. These longer pieces here is like, I stretched it back. It's like bra strap length. So it's pretty long. Like, it's in a state right now where I could cut it and it wouldn't be short. Like, this, it's not technically considered short hair anymore at this point. So I'm really happy about that. And we'll talk about like cutting and all that. So here's my hair. I mean, the length doesn't really matter at this point, guys, because it's gonna go at some point. But this is a length that's you know, the more important length is the curly hair length, the length of the new growth. So you know, I have a lot. If I was to keep going, I would need to cut like at least this much hair. So have some split ends and stuff, of course, because it's been so long since I got a trim, so the ends aren't gonna look good, y'all. I mean, even people with curly hair that have hair this long, that go very long periods of time without getting a trim, their ends look like that. The way that the straight hair is, y'all, it just like, the pieces clump together, so it looks like a lot less hair than it is. Once it dries, it's a lot fuller. But I can understand, you know, where those people were coming from. It looks like night and day. Like, this looks so much thicker than this here. But this is curly hair and this is straight hair. I mean, you know the telephone cords, they have the straight ones and then they have like the old school like spiral ones. Let's say you have 50 of those, 50 straight ones, 50 of the spiral ones. And you try to hold it in your hand, right? You hold the straight ones in your hand and you hold the spiral ones in your hand. Which one's going to be thicker around and take up more space? The spiral ones, right? I mean, that's just science. So curly hair, when you put it next to straight hair, it's always going to look thicker and fuller. I mean, that's just the way it is. And my hair's wet, so it's even more so. So that's just me trying to further prove my point. I'm not trying to get y'all to go on the straight side from the curly. I'm on your side already. You already got me. But I just want to give y'all that analogy. So yeah, so this is my hair. This is a new growth. This almost looks like the same thing I had on in that video, but I promise this is a different outfit. This is like the bottom layer so you guys can see. So it's past nipple length. Okay, here's one. Okay, so here's just to show you guys the length of the new growth right here. So curly hair ends like right here. So stretching it. You can see it's pretty long. Let me take it around the back. Take it around the back. So that's where that piece hits, stretching it backwise. So if my bra strap is here, it's at the bottom of my bra strap. So those longest pieces, the longest layers in the back are bra strap length. So that's really exciting. And I feel like my hair grows pretty fast. But I feel like it used to grow a lot faster when I was younger. As I've gotten older, my hair growth has been a little bit slower. Like, it used to grow super fast. Like, I feel like it used to grow like an inch a month when I was younger. But it slowed down a little bit. But, you know, I can't complain. I feel like it's decent growth. So what do you guys think my curl pattern is? I would say it's a 3B. Yeah. We'll really be able to tell once there's no more straight hair, but I'm pretty sure it's 3B because I remember what my natural hair used to be like. But you know, that can change as well over the years, your curl pattern. Like, as you get older, it can change, so you never know. But yeah, this is my hair. The other thing with my hair is it's not the same like all around, which is common. I think the porosity is not the same and the curl pattern and texture is a little bit different. This section of my hair, this back section here, is the coarsest part of my hair. The curl pattern's also different, and this is very low porosity, this section of my hair right here. So it feels different than the whole rest of my hair, and this section of my hair, to be honest, this is the reason, like, this held me back from making the decision on transitioning, honestly, because I don't want to say I don't like that section of my hair, but I don't like that section of my hair because it's not like the rest. It's kind of like coarse and dry and just, it gets frizzier than the rest of my hair. The curl pattern isn't as defined as the rest of my hair, but we're going to work with it, y'all. We're going to work with it. I know I'm going to get questions on, first of all, any comments like, cut your hair, chop your hair off, you need to cut those ends. Y'all will be blocked, just letting you know. let people do what they want to do with their own hair, and let people do things in their own time. Please, 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 please. I'm a grown woman. No one can push me to do anything that I do not want to do. Just putting that out there. But I do appreciate your feedback. And it's, you know, it's needed sometimes, but there's a way to say things. So, I'm not sure when I will be doing the chop. I'm not sure if you guys want to call it a big chop at this point, but to me it's going to be a big chop because my hair is hip length and it's going to be like here. So to me, that's a big chop. I feel like big chop is not, doesn't mean that you always have to have a TWA. I feel like it's more so to do with the amount of hair that you've cut off than anything. So I can understand if my new growth was as long as it is and then I had like 2 inches of straight ends. Okay, that's not a big chop. But in my situation, if I were to cut my hair now, I would like to think that would be a big chop. So I have not made a decision on when I will be cutting my hair. At first I said, okay, this was about the 2-year mark, which is in November. I was like, okay, 2.5 years. Now that I'm here at 2.5 years, I feel like it like got here so fast. So I'm thinking 3 years, but then I'm also thinking, which is, you know, less than 6 months, 5.5 months. Not that long. But when you've already gone so long, we've already gone 2.5 years, it's kind of long. And I'm kind of getting like antsy and anxious and like just ready, because all I can do with my hair, well, there's more I can do, but all I really do with my hair at this point is just put it in a bun. Sometimes I'll put like a braid, like a low braid, or 2 braids if my daughter does it, because she knows how to do it better than me. But mostly I wear a bun, a high bun, a low bun, a bun. So I'm getting really tired of that. I'm getting anxious. I have so many natural hair products. I have a huge collection, like probably as big as people that have been natural for years, maybe even bigger. Which if you guys are interested in seeing my natural hair product collection, let me know. And the reason it's so big is you guys have to keep in mind, well, you may not be aware, but I have 3 girls and they have natural hair. So that's why I already have such a large collection of natural hair products. And I've been trying some things myself too, like not a lot of the styling products, of course, because it'd be kind of pointless, but I've been doing a lot of the leave-ins and the masks and the shampoos and the co-washes and the conditioners. And yeah, so I really am into natural hair products now, like I used to be about makeup back in the day. So I think it's just really fun to be kind of passionate about something like that again. Like I'm really interested in new releases and like just want to buy everything. Like I haven't been like that with makeup in years, and I don't know, it's kind of fun to be just, you know, interested in something like that again. So I don't know when I'll be cutting my hair. It could be next week, it could be a month from now, it could be in November, which will be 3 years. It will be no later than November, no later, but it may be sooner. It quite possibly will be sooner than that. Maybe before the summer. I don't know. You guys have to turn on those post notifications, because one day I just might drop that video of big chop. Here it is. So make sure you have the notifications on, because I don't even myself know when I'm going to do it. But it's going to be soon, guys. It will be within less than 6 months. 3 years is definitely enough. Like, there's no point in going longer than that. But I just kind of want to push myself and just see like how long I can go. And I also have this really big thing with numbers, like things being an even number. So if I cut my hair at 2.5 years, like, okay, I'm good with that. That's even, like 2.5 years. But if I do it at like 2 years and 7 months, 2 years and 8 months, 2 years and 9 months, like it's not even, you know what I mean? Like it could be even, like, okay, 2 years and 8 months, that's an even amount of months, but it's not like, you know what I mean? But 3 years like just fits right with my soul, but I don't want to wait that long. So give me your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. your opinions. Please be nice. Be nice to each other too, because some of y'all are going back and forth. I don't like to see that. So everyone, just please be nice, be helpful. Let's keep the peace, please. You don't have a choice, because I'm going to block you. I'm sorry. Let's just keep the peace. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say in this video. If you guys like my necklace, my name necklace is from So Feel Jewelry. I have a coupon code I'll put down below for you guys. Let me know what type of hair videos you want to see. Maybe I should do a few videos about transitioning hair. If you guys have any questions about transitioning hair, any videos that you want to see before I cut my hair, let me know. What should I do? Give me some ideas. Maybe that'll help me make it a little bit longer, like help me make it to the 3-year mark. I don't know. Let me know what products what should be my first wash and go. Like, that's what I've been thinking about so much, because I have all these different products. Maybe I'll show you guys. I don't know. I feel like my natural hair product collection should be a separate video, but I probably have a lot of the products that you guys will recommend. So let me know what I should do for my first wash and go video, because I've been thinking about that a lot. So yeah, I'm just babbling at this point. It's past midnight. I think that's all I wanted to say. I feel like when I go to edit this, it's going to be something that I miss, but there's always another video. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more natural hair content, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you are, make sure you also have the post notifications turned on so you don't miss any future natural hair videos. And that's it for this video. So until next time, I will see you guys in my next one.